Hello catchers, I finally found some time to create one of these devlogs and bring you some news and updates. Before we dive into what's coming next, let's take a quick look back. It's been a while since our last update in early December, and a lot has happened since then. Shortly after the last devlog, we successfully wrapped up Season 1 of SpaceCatch Classic, distributing all the rewards as planned. Then we launched Season 2, bringing in some exciting new features straight from our roadmap, like lootbox shops, battle arenas, daily tasks, and of course a whole new bunch of new aliens. With Season 2, we also introduced a new chapter-based system, where every few weeks we reset the leaderboard and announce winners for that particular chapter. In fact, we've already paid out the mid-season rewards from Season 2, Chapter 1. So what's next for SpaceCatch Classic? Well, we've always seen the first two seasons as versions 0.1 and 0.2, essentially proof of concept. And honestly, we're really thrilled with the insights we've gained so far. While the catch reward system has played a big role so far and will continue to be part of the game, our vision for SpaceCatch Classic is much bigger. From the beginning, our goal was to create a casual competitive experience that fills the gap between quick, lighthearted games, think maybe Uno, and more intense, time-consuming competitive games like Wild Rift. We weren't really sure when or even if we'd fully pursue that vision, but I'm happy to say that time is now. To make this happen, we're making some key changes to our roadmap. For example, we've decided to remove some of the more pay-to-win elements, like the alien incubators, in favor of features that truly improve the gameplay experience. And one of the biggest changes, we're bringing SpaceCatch Classic to the App Store and Google Play. This means you'll be able to play anytime, anywhere, and more importantly, it opens up the game to a much wider audience. With this, we'll also be tapping into a new gaming marketing channels, helping SpaceCatch Classic grow like never before. Now, let's talk about what's coming next. March is going to be huge. Here's what's in store. The mobile version of SpaceCatch Classic is launching for both iOS and Android at the same time. We're going to be expanding the payment options so players can purchase with fiat currency as well as crypto, making the game a little bit more accessible to a wider gamers audience. And this will also be a great proof of concept for integrating both payment types to the main SpaceCatch AR game. We're making major combat updates. The first of many are aimed at reducing the randomness, the RNG aspect of the game, and adding a little bit more strategy and skill-based gameplay. What we're adding specifically is going to be first a new damage modifier, critical chance, and also a rework of the defense stance, which allows you to apply defense a little bit more flexibly together with other attacks as well. And it's introducing a bit of strategy into this, as now finally the defense stance is a little bit hidden from the other players. We're also introducing new aliens, some well-known from the SpaceCatch universe, but some brand new as well. And plus a few minor small changes like a new season pass tier, shop adjustments, and some extra rewards for token NFT holders. But that's just the beginning. I want to today look further ahead as well, and for the sake of this, let's split the roadmap into two work streams. The first work stream, SpaceCatch Classic. In March, we're going to be focusing on optimizing the mobile version and fine-tuning the crypto and fiat payment systems, so there's a bit of time reserved for this. By late Q1 or early Q2, we're going to be introducing a couple of new things. First of all, alien leveling, so you can level your aliens and get them stronger over time. Boons card mechanic, which basically allows the players to build their own decks with special boons, adding a little bit more strategic depth to the gameplay. We're also going to be adding some AI opponents and some sort of single player modes a little bit, so that you can play matches literally anytime and anywhere, as well as adding some unlockable cosmetics, emotes, and so on. Looking further into Q2 and beyond, we're planning on adding a player-on-player betting system, some new skill-based combat system, which will include ultimates with special abilities like healing and some other new features that I'm going to talk about later, player profiles and account level up system, as well as we're experimenting with potentially group matches, some 2v2 battles and beyond. But now, more importantly, let's take a look at the second workstream, which is SpaceCatch AR. Recently, we've completed our soft launch testing, and the next few months will be focused on refining the game and bringing it to more people. In March, we're rolling out some key improvements, which are including a more streamlined onboarding experience, so new players can jump in faster, unlocking the combat earlier in the game loop, so battles become part of the experience much sooner than they currently are, and also a little bit more granular questing system, giving players a little bit nicer progression and engagement. But then, more importantly, in Q2, we're preparing something even bigger. We want to expand SpaceCatch AR to a wider audience. The details are still being finalized, but we're fully committed to making sure that more players from more regions can experience the game as soon as possible. So there's a lot to look forward to. And that's all for today. I'm heading back to work, and I'll catch you in the next update.